Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Suburban Stone Age. And I wanted to come and share this beautiful morning with you. I'm here back up at the property at Minipoi because I wanted to clean up, but I also wanted to share with you a little bit more to the story about what happened to our shed. So, in the last video, when we came over New Year's to see the property, I was going to show my family how much progress we had made. We discovered that someone had tried to steal the building and had basically taken it apart. And so that's where the story picks back up again. That was a big shock and very disappointing. But the second part of the story that I really wanted to share with you guys is that before the day was done, after the big shock and disappointment and the hard feelings of having someone do something like that to you, we weren't bothering anybody. We were just trying to enjoy our property, and this happened, and that's not a good side of human nature when that happens. But here's the good side. This is what really, really inspired me. Before the sun set on that day, out of nowhere, I had friends and neighbors arrive to help me clean up, and they generously donated some of their storage area on their property to store the materials so that I would have a little bit of time to decide what to do next. That was part of the problem, is that the building was destroyed and the parts didn't fit into a truck that I had. I hadn't been planning on towing a shed. I didn't know what to do with the parts that were there. Plus, they were hazardous and the wind could pick them up and maybe someone could get hurt. So before the sun set that day, I had neighbors and friends show up with equipment. They got trucks that helped me load up the materials, and they generously stored it on their property for me until we could figure out what comes next. And so this whole story reminds me that in one day we were shown two sides of human nature. The sucky side, where people take and destroy, and that's hurtful, and it tears down and it causes hard feelings. But then in the same day there was also the marvelous, wonderful side of human nature, the generous side, the helping side, where neighbors came together. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even know. I was blown away by the kindness that I was shown. And so this is what I wanted to make this video to tell you all, is that an attitude of kindness is a sustainable attitude. And I wanted to leave you with the idea that there will be challenges in life, but I was inspired and reminded that the power of kindness towards one another and towards everything in this world, our environment, the plants and the animals that we share this world with, and each other, that is important. And never, ever give up on that hope and that thought and that intention, even if there's obstacles in the way. And that's what I wanted to leave you with, is I was so inspired by the generosity and kindness of my friends and neighbors, and it made the difference for me. And I've seen it over and over again in my life, and I believe it doesn't always mean I get my way right away, and it doesn't mean that bad things don't happen sometimes. But the story isn't over yet. And in the long run, if we maintain a sense of faith in each other, and a sense of kindness towards each other and the world around us and the world we live in. I think that sustainability is an attitude, and that attitude is kindness, and that kindness can see us through. So thanks again for watching, and there will be more to follow. We're not done. The kindness my neighbor showed us gave me strength to carry on, so we're going to do that, and I'm excited to show you what comes next. So leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks, guys.